Hello, it's me, the 1979 Ford Ranchero GT. Today I would like to talk about Star Trek. What the hell is that thing Captain Kirk signs at the end of a mission? It's some kind of clipboard thing. Does the Federation have a credit card and he has to use it to fuel up lithium? It's funny how they needed lithium crystals to power the ship when lithium batteries are the thing to use these days. I wonder if Spock's tricorder uses Duracells. And what the fuck is with that thing Spock looks into to find info about planets or ships? I mean, for the love of God, give the guy a chair and let him sit down and look at a regular monitor. Is there a kaleidoscope in there or what? Why the fuck do they always have transporter problems and not have a spare one? You would think that something so important would have more attention to it when they designed the ship. They should have had caller ID on the communicators. Was the Federation so cheap that they couldn't afford the $1.95 a month fee? Why the fuck is Spock a good worker until he had to be in charge? Why did he become a total a-hole during those times? How the fuck can they reason with the idea of sending Kirk to an unknown planet to explore when they have dozens of redshirt guys they can spare? Throw a few of them down there to see what happens, and if the transporter fails, whatever. Why the fuck does the ship have one doctor? Did they think that he might not get sick? Who gets the job to tie Uhura's tubes if McCoy and Scotty are banging each other in the brig? In the Next Generation, they had replicators, right? Why the fuck didn't they replicate a few spare datas? This would have been a great idea, and think of the money they would have saved. Did Betazoids prefer VHS or beta cassette? If Enterprise needs a boost, how hard will it be to flag down another ship? How long are the booster cables? 30 or 40 miles? Who has to plug them in? I bet they get 60 red suit guys to do it, and the spark will kill at least 45 of them. Is Sulu good at math? Is Chekhov good at dirty body checks? Does Scotty have retirement nest egg grease? How often do they have to replace the mechanical switches on the original Enterprise? Anything that makes a loud snapping sound like that has got to wear out after, what, 20 uses? They probably have one deck set aside for storing replacement switches, buttons, and light bulbs. When a light bulb burns out in the console, do they have to rip the whole thing apart just to get to it to take it out? How long does it take? 6 hours. Why does the computer on the original series sound like such a cold, nasty bitch? The one on Next Generation sounds nice, but it probably wouldn't take much to piss her off enough to put her hair in a bun. Why didn't they replicate more replicators, then eventually have enough to build a second Enterprise in less than a day? What the fuck was that all about when the Klingons on original Star Trek looked almost human, and, in the Next Generation, they have what looks like a cross-alligator bull look? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Enterprise has better technology than Star Trek original, but Enterprise precedes original Star Trek. When Kirk was on the planet, why the fuck was he trying to get the right frequency on his communicator? He should have had it set before he went on the planet. What the fuck? The Enterprise was quite dry on original Star Trek. Where the fuck was the flood? Look at those pants. On Deep Space Nine, there was an episode where they went back in time and saw those weird-looking Klingons. At the end of the show, Sisko asked Worf what the fuck was up with that, and he said something like it was a period in their history that they like to forget about. He was embarrassed. What the fuck was up with those episodes on original Star Trek where they would be up against some unknown being that they couldn't see, yet they had on screen a place on the planet? Like, did they know where the being was? If so, why the fuck didn't they just send a nuke to that area? Come on. Yeah, why did he have to mess with the communicator? Why wouldn't it include a roam feature or something? See you later.